Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play. Yeah, this game. Hyrule's Resurrection. So we're going to be doing a couple things. Today we are going to basically be going around, and now that we have the flippers and a few other things, we're going to be basically... Use your bow and destroy all the targets in less than 30 seconds. Sorry, dude. Yeah, one of the problems with this is that if you aren't using the silver arrows, this can actually be quite difficult. Okay, not here. ALS is probably worse. There we go. And you get a piece of heart. So that's pretty nice. We are getting a whopping total of 8 of these today, assuming I do everything correctly. Also, I'm going to want to get, like, a shitload of money and, you know, get certain items. So... Pardon me. Let's see, not here. There are 2 ponds in Kakariko, and each of them, now that we have the fleepers, has stuff in it. So if you dive here, you get another piece of heart. And that... Okay, okay, hold on. We got this one, and we got this one. Let's see, I think I may have screwed up somewhere so that I didn't actually get one, or I did get one. Oh dear. Alright, let's see, how many, okay. So let's see, I've got 3, 6, 8, I've got 10 hearts. I have beaten 4 dungeons to get the heart containers, and so I have gotten 3 full heart 12, so I should have gotten 13 heart pieces. Oh, that one, okay, alright, now I'm... Sorry, so we're actually only going to pick up 7 today, because we picked up that one at the end of yesterday. Sorry about that, sometimes I just get a little confused. So, we can go out into the middle of the water now without needing the raft, and we can come here. Because this place doesn't look at all suspicious, does it? Yep, it's a secret to everybody. There we go. Let's see here. Now, I could go up to, well, that was just not good. Right. You want to be careful, though. Don't accidentally swim onto the maze path. That can glitch your game. I've done that. So, hold on. Let's see here. So... Is there anything else we want to do out here? No, actually, our next stop is... Our next stop is level 4. Don't get hit like that. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you, yeah, if you do that twice... Okay, check this out, as you can see. Well, that was stupid. We'll regen it. This is another thing. Yeah, if you do that twice, you will actually go to 2 different places. Okay, so one nice thing you can do. We don't have a better sword, but we have a better, mobility, because we can actually go into the water. And we don't have to worry about, we don't have to be deposited here by the raft. Also, this guy we have better, what's the word I'm looking for, protection? Because we are being... Ah. Come on. There we go. There we go. We have the blue mail, so if we get hit, he won't kill us quite as quickly. So yes, in a lot of ways, this is probably the best time to fight this jerk. Really? There we go. Yeah, the only problem is because he literally does move along the entire screen, and we got that one. Yay! Alright, so we are now at 13. And we're also going to fill in some of the map, because that's nice. So you will see me doing a lot of this. That's not obvious. The magic sword is hidden in a cold place. Yes, and it will in fact be one of the things we get before we go back to do level 5. And in fact, before we do a few other things that we're going to do before we do level 5. Okay, come down here. Yes, there is stuff down here. There is nothing... Ow. Nothing on that island but death and annoyance. Let's see. Luckily, not so bad. Come here. I was having trouble fighting with Patras in the Treasure Island until I used the Hurricane Spin. It worked wonders against them. Not really. Because what's on the Treasure Island aren't Patras, they're Patratus. I'm not spoiling too much. It's Jamie, and you knew there were going to be, Patras in stupid places. And you can fill up there. So, yeah. The Treasure Island, which is actually coming up very soon, and in fact, I do sort of want to go there. I don't think there's anything on that place. Here, on the other hand, it's a secret to everybody! Yes! Okay. Yeah, okay, excuse me. Now we are at stuff... Hold on. Oh, right. 16. We're at 16 hearts, and there's... Let's see. 2 more things we can do. But, like I said, I might as well go do this thing now. Notice we're at the edge of the screen. That means... Well, that means something. Notice that yet there is that. Well... Ugh. There we go. Yeah, you can go off that thing and have a... Oh, shoot. Okay. This is the Treasure Island, and it is an interesting place that we are not going to be doing all of today. I'm just going to do the first bits of it. These flies will do 1 heart of damage when they hit you. But luckily, they are attracted to, you guessed it, as you can see, the enemy bait. Oh god, I love the enemy bait. Alright, so... Die. Thank you. There's other stuff here that I'm not going to bother with. There, you can get a ton of money. You know what, actually? Like I said, you can get a ton of money. I'm just gonna get these. Because... Yeah, this is a 50, and up here... I mean, there's like a 200, which I'm not actually going to bother with, because that would max me out. Which... Yeah, and here's a 20. This is... Because it is the Treasure Island, it is full of money. Whoop, whoop. Thank you. There. That will take you to... The, yes, the thing. That will take you to the thing. You're on the right item, doofus. not sure what that one is. I suppose I might as well. There is a thing we're about to get, and... Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's red, I thought so. It's another 50. There are, like, hundreds... Okay, and here we are. This is all I really want to do here. Because, of course, it's Treasure Island, and X marks the spot. I will have a lot more to say about this place when we get here. And what do you do here? You play your ocarina. There is a gentleman in North Hyrule who will tell you about that. Screw it. So this is our green wealth medal, and I'm actually going, because remember how I said, you know, sometimes you just don't want to be bothered using the F6 if healing's not a priority, which it's not. Okay. These guys are really nothing we want to deal with. Oh, well, that was just... Really? Oh, Jesus. I can't believe I walked into that asshole. Whatever. Let's... Now we're gonna go to, the North Hyrule, and this is actually the best place to do it. So... Let's see... Really? You're such a dick. Alright. There's some really good stuff in North Hyrule that we'd like to get to. And yes, there's also that bomb bag, but I will come back to get that maybe, you know, later. Alright, so... We are going to Northern... Yeah, Yeah, this... They sort of expect that once you have... Freaking, that once you have the flippers, you're not gonna deal with it. So, now that we have the flippers, there is so much we can do out there. So, let's do it. That's the sanctuary. We filled in a lot of this, and there's actually just not a lot... There's a lot here that just isn't anything, but we're going to fill in the map anyway, just because it's useful. Yeah, there's King Zora. Oh, hey, what's this? This looks suspicious and is important. Huh, this looks familiar. Yeah. If you played Link to the Past or Link's Awakening, this altar looks familiar. We don't have any magic powder, but we have a magic wand. You have been granted the gift of magic. You will now use twice as less magic power. Yeah, twice as much. Twice as... Or 1/2 as much is really probably a better way of putting it, but... Okay. Yeah, you recognize that place. I'm just gonna fill in this stuff. There isn't really a reason. This will take us to Aeolus, so actually there is kind of a reason, because I do need to go to Aeolus. Did I never come in here? What do you say? Oh, you're invisible docks in the Drenched Grotto, so I don't know what that one woman says. It also really doesn't matter. Somewhere, or no, that was the 100, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Oh. Right. Yeah, the ladder mechanics really work oddly with the flippers. But whatever. So back in Aeolus, there's a shooting gallery, remember? Which I can't remember exactly where it is. Maybe it's here? Yep. Alright, yes, you can win a great prize here. So let's do it. Yep, destroy all the targets in less than 30 seconds. This one's going to be a little harder than Kakariko, and you definitely want to have... You could probably beat the other one without the silver arrows, but it wouldn't be easy. This one, on the other hand, if you don't have the silver arrows, and you still might not make it, you'll probably be fine. And Ayla's shooting gallery. That's nice. Okay, so now we're gonna go back out into the overworld, because we've pretty much finished off everything. Yeah, exit of town is this way. Yeah, we finished everything we can do here. There are other things in the other parts of the overworld we can do. Let's see. Okay. There's a lot of crap up there that's, like, completely useless. We'll fill it in later. There are things we want to do. There isn't anything up there for us just yet. So instead, let's go this way. We do actually use the vast majority... Thank you. I will say that the vast majority of this particular area is used of this overworld. It's probably the second... Oh, no, that's not true. I'd say it's tied for second with one of the other places. And now we come over here. Now, let's see. Yeah, this is basically... There's not a lot here. Let's see here. Was it there? It was there. What do you have to say? It's a secret to everybody. Good. That definitely should get me enough for what I want. Now it definitely does. And then I'll go back to show you the other important thing up here, which is... I'm hiding here because of all the rain. Yeah, that gentleman is the one who tells you, if you haven't already gotten the green wealth medal, to play your ocarina. Yes, here's a big wallet for a big man. Without the wealth medal, this is 510 rupees. And of course, your wallet will only hold 500. You cannot get that without the wealth medal. So, keep that in mind. Yeah, see, the last, like, 3 or 4 screens, 3 or 4 blocks to the right, I don't believe there's actually anything there. But we'll find out more about that, much, much later. So, now we get to do some exploring. Don't go that way. There is nothing there for you yet. And I do say yet. Okay. So we're going to just fill in a lot of this. And yes, it does take time. And it's kind of boring. And, what's this? This looks hugely suspicious. It's a secret to everybody. I could use this. Especially if I'm going to buy that bomb back. Okay. Alright, so now we get to go up. And over. And like I said, so much of this is just nothing. It's just here for you to search through. But it's kind of cool. This place, though. This, and I'm not necessarily going to fill in the whole thing. Yeah, do you notice how much money these guys drop? This is basically the equivalent of Kasotu. Because these are ordinary Octoroks, so they die in one hit. They can still hurt you, so don't be stupid. And they can drop anything from 1s to 100 rupee pieces. I would have laughed so hard if that one had dropped 100. I have seen them drop hundreds. It's rare. Mostly I get like 5s and 20s. 10s and 20s, actually, usually. 5s are actually less common than 10s. You ever notice the game tends to like to go out of its way to make a liar out of you? There's a 10. And a 20. So you can grind up to 999 rupees actually pretty quickly. Especially if you get a lot of 50s. So let's see, that bomb bag was 400. Is there anything else I'm gonna need to buy? Just a quick check. No. No, there is nothing else I'm going to need to buy. Also, yeah, the wallet we have now will get you 999. So, yeah. I will probably come here off screen more than a few times, but we're good for now. So, let's go back and get to that house. Yeah, okay, this is probably actually pretty good. And it's not like Tektites aren't going to give us money. Alright, so we're here. Pardon me. We need to go to that house, right up there. This one. Because that's the walkthrough house where we can get another piece of heart. Yeah, there is so much stuff we can do. It is ridiculous, and we're not even... Once I finish getting all of this stuff, we won't even be done. There is something rather important that we have to do before we move on with any of this stuff. But you do want to get that wealth medal. We're also going to need... Yeah, okay, you walk through the house, there are enemies around, you can't use any weapon, you can't stay more than 10 seconds in each room. Try it, it's free but deadly. The 10-second rule is actually much harder than worrying about your... Oh, that was stupid, oh well. Okay, one thing you want to be keep in mind is that the Wizrobes, you can basically walk through them until, like, right before they shoot, and then right after they shoot. Which means that you will take a lot less... this could be a problem. Okay, I'm making it, I'm making it. Come on, please, 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 please! There we go! And there's only 4 rooms. Alright, so where are we in terms of heart pieces? Yep, that was our 18th heart pieces. That was our 18th heart piece. And we cannot get any more until quite some time. So, yeah, it's one of those things. I don't want to... This is not a pacing thing. Or, it's not a pacing problem. It's just... That's how it goes. That's not uncommon for Zelda. Link to the Past did it. So, you know, and I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just, you know, we got everything, and now we're pretty much... There's nothing else we can actually get here. So our next thing is going to be the magical sword. And as that old man told us, it's in a cold place. Okay. So, let's warp... Let's warp back to level 1's warp point. And just go to Hyrule Heights. Unfortunately, until you beat level 6, there is no warp point for Hyrule Heights. Level 5's warp... Yeah, even though level 6 is down here, beating it will give you a warp point in Hyrule Heights. Okay, then. So, yeah, there's not a lot out here. Be careful that you know exactly how long you stay under. Yeah, and, you know, as I said, be careful you do not swim up into the maze path, because you can do that, and then you can, if you try and swim back, you will get glitched. And nobody wants to get glitched, it's not fun. So, we have to go through the maze path again, and through the tree. But we don't have to fight our way through the tree. Ah, before I do that, though, I want to get that bomb bag. Duh. Hold on. Okay. The bomb bag is up here. You know what? Screw it. The place we're going... Oh, yeah. I forgot. I went back into the maze path, so... The place we're going is... I'm not going to need bombs. So... Whatever. I will get... Because we have to go back that way for level 6, I'll just get the bomb bag then. I just sort of noticed how much money I had. But yeah. Okay, so now we are hugely... Let's see, what are we at? 26 minutes? Screw you all. So, we can basically... Let's see. We can fill in a lot more of this map, too, because Link enjoys polar bear swimming. Oh, I never understood that stuff. Let's see here. Hold on one second. There we go. Ha. Screw you. I'm just gonna fill in some of this map. You can't, that top row, it's not there either. Yeah, some of the map just doesn't exist. Alright. So, if that bush does not look suspicious, I will eat green beans. Well, I do not like green beans. I do not like green eggs and ham. Someone has left a key here. Yes, and we're going to need it. Okay, let's see here. So, let's see, how much of this place have we filled in? Where are we? We are here. That's what I thought. Okay. So, we can come up here. We can't do anything there, and will not be able to do anything there for quite some time. Those mushrooms are not destroyable by any item we now possess, nor will we possess any item that can destroy them for quite some time. And our second key. There are 3 keys, plus some other stuff. Yeah, that's a little funky. Oh, and if you use F6 or Ferrari's Wind now, it will take you back there. And that is where we use the keys, but we do need 3 of them. So. And this is the bottom of the screen. So, yeah. Alright, I think this is where we are. Yep. And this is our 3rd key. So we could go. And there really isn't too much else, so I'm not going to explore the whole overworld, because literally there isn't much of anything. Yeah, Hyrule Heights is only like a half overworld. Is it here? I think it's here. Yep. Yeah, we're at the edge. It's a secret to everybody, and I will take it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, if we headed up, yeah, there's but there's nothing in that area. So I'm not bothering. We don't have a reason to. We're coming to the end of the episode, and it would kind of be a little boring. Alright. I miss the fact that in Link to the Past, A made you could use B to swim faster, I think. So, 1. 2. 3. I did not realize we'd come so close to this part of the... Okay! I am about to go into a dungeon. Screw you. Okay, let's pause since I have to talk. I am about to go into a dungeon. This dungeon is basically a middle finger to migraine sufferers everywhere. As a result, I will be doing my commentary slightly different. There will be no subtitles as long as I am in that dungeon. If I forget something, well, sucks to be me. I'll probably put it in a thing afterward. So if you only want to listen to the episode up until the point where I say, okay guys, it's safe, then you can do that. I will tell you when I get out. The dungeon is important. I get headaches, and I do not have visual sensitivities. There are flashing spikes that are more powerful than regular spikes, and the whole thing, because it is underwater, does that wobble effect from the beginning of Stranded. The entire dungeon. Jamian, this is one of the worst things you have done, and I really, really think you should never do this again. But we're going to have to do it, and aside from the visual issues, it's a fairly interesting dungeon, so I'm going to head in, and then I'm going to save, and then I'm going to call it. I suspect you caught a glimpse of it right there. Good music, though. So I'm going to save it here, and next time we will continue on with everybody's least favorite dungeon, the Whirlpool. So thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play, Thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Zelda Classic Hyrule's Resurrection, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.